By your Gators.
Maybe one of the highlights of the show. One of my friends, Zach McKee, he said to me, make sure Ethan asks you what you think. Should the Gators hire Dabo Swinney when they fire Billy Napier? And you know exactly what my reaction is.
He was so happy when you heard that, huh? You were just so happy.
Oh, it was a Sunday afternoon. I was jumping for joy. I knew it was going to happen. I knew Saturday after the game, I was like, there's no way he's coming back. Oh, I knew because they had reports about it a few days ago. Earlier last week, they were saying that he's getting fired. Billy Napier's getting fired either he's getting fired if they lose or win. His time was way too long in Gainesville. There's only one answer for the Gators that they should hire, and you know who that is. It's Lane Kiffin. That's the only answer that's who it should be. Lane Kiffin should be the head coach of the Florida Gators next season. They tried to get him last year. It didn't work out, but now the runway is clear. It is perfect for him to land.
I have a question. I don't watch enough college football, but I do keep up with college news.
Mm-hmm.
They say that because LSU lost,
Brian
Kelly might go out, right?
No.
Hypothetically, if you're Lane Kiffin though, is LSU is a better destination than Florida?
Whoa, wait. Why would Lane Kiffin? So you're telling me LSU would get rid of Brian Kelly for Lane Kiffin? That would make zero sense.
Makes zero sense. Okay, I was just wondering. I saw that on a lot of.
I don't see that. The Gators, if they don't hire Lane Kiffin, I don't know who they would hire. I hope to God it's not John Gruden. That John Gruden is absolute baggage for Florida. No,
John Gruden fits Penn State more.
John Gruden doesn't fit a top program. He fits a lower tier school. Tulsa, UAB, a school like that. No, he is not fit to coach Penn State. Absolutely not. You can't just give a coach that kind of opportunity like that. John Gruden, he's never coached at the collegiate level. Yes, he coached in the NFL for the Buccaneers, but it's been way too long. He's been way too. No. They need to hire a guy with a proven track record, not
James
John
Franklin.
Gruden. Yeah, no, Florida. I pray Florida doesn't hire James Franklin.
He's good at recruiting and developing.
Great, but he can't win in the Big Ten. Everyone was trying to tell me, but James Franklin can win in the SEC because the two back-to-back 9-win seasons in Vanderbilt. That was 10 years ago. Almost 11, 12 years. No.
If it's not Lane, who is it?
If it's not Lane Kiffin, obviously it's not Marcus Freeman.
No.
If it's not any of those guys, I mean, I got a list here. You got you could have Brent Key from Georgia Tech. You could have Rhett Lashey from SMU. The Florida Gators need to hire a home run guy, a guy with a proven track record, a guy that you think that can bring you back on the map, because this has not been the Florida Gators standard. Billy Napier had one of the worst records in Florida history. He was 22-23. It wasn't working out. They pulled the plug when they needed to.
So you want a proven head coach over an up and coming one?
Yeah, absolutely. Because look what they just did with Billy Napier last year, or when he first got hired. He wasn't proving anything.
Okay, noted.
He wasn't. Napier wasn't proving anything.
Well, I'm just throwing it out there. I hope that Dallas Wilson, it comes to his senses, comes back.
I don't know if Dallas Wilson's going to stay. I really don't. I mean, I don't know how you can. I don't know. It remains to be seen if DJ Lagway stays, which they said nobody's bigger than the logo, which I totally understand that. But yeah, something's got to change. The Gators, the best decision they can do is hire Lane Kiffin and have him be the next head coach, because I think you saw what he did with Jackson Dart at Ole Miss. You saw what he's doing with this Ole Miss team here with not as much talent as the Florida Gators have compared to what Ole Miss has. And you saw them just beat. Actually, they lost. Actually, Georgia beat Ole Miss because they came back. That's right. Yeah, last weekend.
I saw Washington's head coach being a name that's floating around all the big.
Jed Fish? No, I don't want him. No. The Gators need a head coach that has been in the SEC, that understands the SEC, not an outside guy. A guy that you have the confidence where the NIL money and you can recruit, and that guy is Lane Kiffin. The Lane train needs to come to Gainesville. It would make total sense. It'd be a perfect fit. I remember you asked me why would he leave Ole Miss to go to Florida? Well, one, better resources. Two, NIL. Three, more recruiting for players. And
The prospects in Florida
in the Gainesville's the Gators are a way bigger program than Ole Miss and way more money. Like I said, resources. I think it would make total sense. I could totally see it happening. I really hope it does. But anyways, yeah, Billy Napier, that time is over. 22 and 23, $21 million buyout, marking the worst percentage for a Florida coach since 1950. 1950.
Million, damn.
Yeah.